Alright folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and I got my KUKUI Lyranroc to level 120 amidst all this, Digimon Rayquaza madness, and I thought we'd go ahead and try him out. So, let's first go, let's do, okay, you should be weak to rock, right? So, for those of you who don't know, KUKUI it's a tech unit. It's not here to do damage, it's here to, well, basically use Leer, debuff your opponent's defenses, and all that's its main function. I'll also Rock Tomb, Solar Speed, which is fine as well. And yeah, basically what you're trying to do with KUKUI is lower your opponent's defenses so your physical attackers do more damage. So what I'm going to try here is to see how much damage we can do if we lower opponent's defense to max, which is -6, right? And we'll get max plus offense or plus physical attack on Olivia, and then see how much a sync move does. Max X attack here, and then max crit with both. Well, you only need one heart as diamond, so we're gonna bring Phoebe for the attack boost. Although we have to bring Phoebe, but let's see how much damage we do here. All right, I would expect us to do a lot of damage. Not sure how much though. All right. Let's start this off. Let's start with Leer. Leer, Unbreakable Bonds. We're just, we're spamming for the sync move, right? So, you know what? Let's see how much a Stone Edge does first. Let's see how much a sync move boosted Stone Edge does. Alright, so we're Leering again. How much are we down to on the opponent's side? -3. Okay, -3. How much on the Torkoal? It's -4 now. Okay, we just need 2 more, and then that'll finish that. Since we're at sync move, we'll go ahead and sync the Torkoal, and then we'll Stone Edge the Snover and see how much damage we do. Alright, that's -6. Okay, -6 on the Torkoal. This is not super effective, so let's see how much this does. 44,000! Alright, here comes the Stone Edge. On the 52,000 on Stone Edge. 52,000 on Stone Edge. That's with all. That's the power of KUKUI. It just increases your team's physical damage so much. You know what? Let's try this. Let's actually go ahead. Let's see how much the sync move does, because well, sync move does way more damage than Stone Edge, right? Let's do that exact same setup, except this time we're gonna use Olivia's sync move. But we're not just gonna use its sync move. We're gonna use its sync move after it gets sync boosted. So we're gonna we'll have to sync twice here just to get the absolute maximum damage we could do here. All right, we're spamming for both Leer and sync move right now. It's minus how much? How much do we have on Leer right now? All right, we're gonna hit the Snover with this, obviously. Alright, we have sync move here. So this is not the one that we're looking for. This is not the sync move we're looking for, right? We're looking for our next sync move's damage. This is just for the sync move boost for, our team, right? 27k, that's not bad. But again, that's not what we're looking for. Leer, defense decrease, 5. Okay, -5. One last Leer and we'll have enough. But we still have to spam Leer for Olivia's sync move, right? Alright, still at, -6. They shouldn't decrease anymore, so we should have a quicker time spamming this, right? Alright, 3 more spams, and we should be done here. Alright. Okay, we have sync move. Moment of truth. Let's see how much damage this sync move does. This might be the biggest hit in the game. And, oh! Is that max damage? 99,999! That, oh, that's probably the largest amount of damage you could do in this game. we broke the game. That's the most damage you could do. Wow, 99,999 damage. Well, now you know. That's the most damage you can do in this game, apparently. And 35k on that. Wow. Wow. 99,999. This is way over 9,000, by the way. Wow. We just, like, destroyed that limit. Obviously, that was, like, a really, really, low-level stage. That's why their defenses were low to begin with. And then, with Kukui leering, decreasing their defenses even lower, that their defenses might have just been, like, just completely gone. Wow. 99,999 damage. That's insane, Kukui. I love Kukui. Kukui is so fun. Kukui is so fun to use. Let's bring Kukui to a more regular stage, right? A stage that makes a bit more sense. Oh, you know what? If you guys want to check out Kukui's damage, we could do that as well. Yeah, let's use Kukui as a damage dealer this time. Even though, again, Kukui is not a damage dealer. It's not supposed to deal damage. It's supposed to leer and decrease your opponent's defenses. But let's see how much damage Kukui actually does as a damage dealer. Let's put Hilbert in there and see how this one goes. All right, this is what, strike course, right? Okay, cool. All right, so Kukui has for damage, it does have a Acceleroc, which is a quick move, so it doesn't need any move gauge stuff, right? So that's interesting, I guess. Let's get some. Speed this up first. And this together, dire hit all plus. And this together again, and then let's start hitting. Oh, we should have leered before. Oh well. Well, let's see a non-leered Acceleroc how much damage it does. That was okay. That wasn't too bad. But also not too much either, because again, this thing is not here to do damage for the most part, right? All right, they're gonna sink us in a bit, which is gonna hurt. What can you do? All right, -4. We're at -5 and minus. Well, the victory bell has the anti-leer thing. Anyways, let's just go ahead and use our sync move here. And boom, that was okay damage, right? Obviously, again, Kukui not a damage dealer. It's kind of like a support, but it goes the other way. For those who don't know what a debuffer is, it's a debuffer, right? It's one of the best debuffers in the game, honestly. It's just so good. Like, if you compare it to Nanu is like a single target debuffer, which is still really, really good, but that's debuffing one target for 2 bars, right? This is only 1 bar, and you hit every single opponent in the game, right? With that, so. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. Again, you don't have to, use it with Lycanroc. You can use it with any physical attacker in the game, right? Bullet Seed Septile if you need that. Just basically any physical striker. Solgaleo, this would help Solgaleo. You could use it with Garchomp, Feraligatr, Alyssa, Emboar, right? What else? What other physical strikers we have in the game? Rayquaza, Outrage Rayquaza, maybe. If you want to do that, right? Crash Wake, all that stuff, Infernape, Fire Punch Infernape, right? So it's just a rare, universally used tech in comparison to a lot of the other techs in the game. A lot of the tech units in the game are extremely, specific. They're super niche. You have to use them in like a very specific scenario. But for Kukui, it's just universally used. It's basically. It has as much universality as, say, like a Hilbert, right? That buffs attacks for for physical attacks. Which, I think Hilbert in this area is better, right? Hilbert's just such a monster physical attack buffer, right? But yeah, it basically does that, which also stacks onto attack buffs. It's just great. So anyways, let's bring Kukui into co-op. Let's do the Rayquaza event, which by the way is kind of like completely like set up just to like benefit Kukui. Let's actually do very hard to actually get some vouchers. But yeah, let's try this with Kukui. So what we're gonna do, we can do this. We'll do this 2 times. First time we're gonna use completely rely on Kukui, right? With like the damage and all that stuff as well. And then second time we'll use Kukui as more as its like intended role, right? We're not gonna use it to do damage, which again, it's not really here to do damage. Another really good use for Kukui and co-op specifically is that Kukui, you could get Kukui's sync move up super quick, right? So if you're using like a Mega in your team, or if you're using like Eevee or something that you really need their sync move, you could use Kukui, come up and Leer, and then Accelerock, and since you could like just spam Accelerock, right? You could get your sync move up extremely quick, right? With a 3 Leers, or not 3 Leers, like 6 Leers, or you could just swap into your intended target and use their buffs or whatever, right? So here we go, 6 Leers, the Lycanroc and Garchomp should be doing as much damage as they can right now, right? To Rayquaza, not these sides. The sides still have like 2 more to go, which I'm not really interested in working on at the moment. We could worry about that later. Okay, we got our Unity out. Let's actually hit the sides. Let's hit the sides, since no one really is doing that, I guess. Okay, Accelerock over here again. Let's get our refresh. So we get 3 more Accelerocks and also +2 in attack. So the more the more you use Kukui, the stronger it gets, right? With the Accelerock refresh, you get more attack buffs every time you use it, right? All right, look, we got a sync move already. Incredibly quick to get sync move. And there we go. By the way, the sync move also takes away any, physical or special damage reducing effects from the opponent's field of play, which isn't really present here, but it's actually extremely common in a lot of co-op stages. And there we go, there goes Rayquaza. So that was using Kukui exclusively, right? Again, Kukui's damage is not terrible. The upside of Kukui when you're using it as a damage dealer is it doesn't take any move gauges. So if you do want to compare it to Olivia, which guys, stop comparing it to Olivia. Stop comparing Kukui to Olivia. They're completely different characters. It's basically, if you're comparing Kukui to Olivia, it's like you're comparing Rosa to Dragonite. Okay, that's probably okay. Like Rosa to Garchomp. They're like, one's a support and one's a striker. This is attack and Olivia's a striker. And also Olivia's the best unit in the game. So don't compare these guys, right? They're completely different uses, right? It's like, again, comparing like Hilbert to Fraligator, right? Like, what the heck? Stop doing that. Anyways, let's do this again. But the upside of Accelerock is you don't need to worry about move gauge. So, in comparison to actual damage dealers like Sceptile, they will out-damage Kukui, right? For the most part, obviously. But Kukui could get consistent damages off, right? The downside to Accelerock is, since it doesn't use his move gauge, it doesn't really contribute to Unity that much, unless if you get a crit or you're against super effective, or you are dealing super effective damage, then you actually do contribute to Unity. It's not too much, but, it's something, I guess. So anyways, let's try this again, but using Kukui as like a pure tech unit. We're not going to do damage. We're just going to come in, Leer, and then swap out into, oops, should have went with NPCs, or yeah, or with actual people with a random connect. And we have to go all the way out to Luxembourg again. Okay, let's try this again. Very hard, quick connect. So again, we're just going to come in, do our 6 Leers, swap into Rose Santa, do all the presents to buff our allies, and then swap into Olivia and then 2 damage. Okay. Kukui is especially good for this stage because Olivia can't crit in this stage, right? So lowering their defenses will help Olivia a lot, because Olivia's biggest thing in this game is, and the whole reason why Olivia is so good is because Olivia can crit, and every time it crits, it increases its speed. So that's why Olivia is so good. If people are wondering why, Olivia doesn't do like the largest damage numbers in the game or whatever, but Olivia just synergizes really well with the crit stuff. But because this stage, you can't crit on this stage, that does diminish Olivia's damage a lot. Olivia doesn't do that much damage in this stage. So with Leer, it obviously helps Olivia's damage a lot in this scenario. Okay, so we're done leering, at least leering Rayquaza. See, Olivia's doing much better damage now. Let's hop into Delbird. So all the presents, increase their move gauge. Again, that's also needed for them because Olivia will run out of move gauge really fast in this stage, right? Well, I wouldn't say really fast, but towards the end of the stage, right? Which is an issue for Olivia here. Oops, accidentally with Stone Edge. But now we can swap into our own Olivia and start doing damage, which in terms of dealing damage, Olivia is much more preferable than Delibird. I don't want Delibird in there doing damage. Okay. Got a hardest diamond, so our Stone Edge won't miss. Alright. And one more Stone Edge from our side. Please. Aw, rip. I was hoping to get the Syncorps, but oh well. Not the biggest deal in the world. So anyways, there you go. That's Kukui. If you want to do 99,999 damage, well, Kukui's your guy. You could go ahead and do that, right? Wow. Wow, we really just did 90... Oh, we just did max damage. That's so cool. Again, completely, it's not practical, but it's just pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about, Kukui and Lycanroc. I personally think they're much better than Grimsley. Grimsley's way too situational to use in comparison to Kukui. Kukui is just a great, widely usable tech sync pair. And honestly, I really wish this is the direction where they're gonna push tech sync pairs in this game, just to make them more widely usable and not like extremely stage specific, right? So anyways, again, let me know what you guys think about Kukui Lycanroc in the comments down below. Like, enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel for some more Access content. I'll see you guys in the next one.